How soon can the authorities clear the track, make it functional again, make it up and running again? And of course, a proper inquiry into the matter. There's going to be for him to step down, but of course, people, netizens as we call them, wear their hearts on their sleeves when it comes to matters of life and death, of public apathy. Out in as if there's a grand event that's happening. Fortunately, not many lives that have been lost. The Odisha train tragedy was a major point where a lot of lives were lost, and of course. It's important to note that one train was standing. Had this been a head-on collision, things would have been certainly very, very different. The weight and strength of a freight train is way more. So both have the same wheel width. But at that point in time, the strength of the coaches, the material with which our hopes and prayers go out to the bereaved families. But 25 people that are critically injured at this point in time. The Kanchanjunga Express usually takes, their travelers too. It's frequented by mostly tourists, Krishna. And, the cyclone that has just, passed through West Bengal and the northeast region, the rains that are taking place in northeast, the mud is loose, the silt is loose. And of course, Sikkim is already reeling under its own, flood fury. So many tourists that are still trapped there. Many of them would have been banking on Kanchanjunga Express to bring them back home. But what's going to happen now, what's going to happen next, we'll have to wait and find out. Numbers could increase as well, but confirmed figures for our viewers at this point in time, corroborated statistics, 5 people that have succumbed to this particular fatal train crash, 20 to 25 people that are currently injured. A madrasa shelter has been set up nearby within a kilometer's radius, and people have been shifted there. All the passengers have been taken out, they have been evacuated with their luggage, Krishna. So needless to say, action was taken with swiftness. The SDR and the local people as well, Krishna. Again, important to note, the first responders usually in these suburban and village, rural, countryside areas are the villagers. On the action, only time will tell when anecdotes and stories will come. It's quite, a happy moment to see everybody running to the spot, and action was taken with the swiftness that was needed.
Right.
For the early adopters, bringing you the news 24/7. For the smart audiences on the smartest TVs. News 9 Live. Stream now on your smart TVs.
When we talk about India, unfortunately the country has the highest burden of road crash fatalities.
तो लगभग 76% लोग pedestrians और two-wheeler वाले हैं जिनकी डेथ हुई है. While the highways are getting better in India, the local roads, the city roads, the town roads, these need to be improved.
This and more. Streaming on News 9 Plus. News is now content. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
At least 5 people have been killed and 25 injured in a tragic train accident in West Bengal's Siliguri. The accident occurred when the Sealdah-bound Kanchanjunga Express was struck from behind by a freight train, and it was stationary on the tracks between Rangapani and Nijbari. 3 coaches of the Kanchanjunga Express were derailed due to the impact of the collision. Railway authorities have diverted multiple trains to different stations in response to the incident. Currently, 5 people have been declared dead. Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee took stock of the situation and expressed her grief. The district magistrate SP, doctors, ambulances and disaster teams have been rushed to the site for rescue, recovery and medical assistance.
यहाँ मतलब हम लोग जब सुबह की आज तो हम लोग का बकरा ईद है, जब हम लोग नमाज पढ़ के बाहर निकले तो हम लोग को मतलब खबर आया कि हमारे यहाँ 2 किलोमीटर अंदर एक ट्रेन दुर्घटना हुई है। तो हम लोग जो है मतलब इसको तो लाइव नहीं देखा, हम लोग सुना, फिर जगह मतलब जब हम लोग को पता चला फिर हम लोग यहाँ स्पॉट आके अभी देख रहे हैं। ये तो जो है बहुत, क्या देख रहे हैं आप, क्या नजर यहाँ तो मतलब जो है एक ट्रेन शायद खड़ी हुई थी और एक ट्रेन आके जो है इनसे टकरा गई। शायद एक ही पटरी पे शायद एक ट्रेन खड़ी थी या जा रही थी, शायद स्लो थी, और मतलब एक ट्रेन आ रही थी, आके जो है मतलब ऐसी दुर्घटना हुई है। शायद 1-2 जो है डेथ बॉडी मैंने अभी देखा है। हाँ, वहाँ एक लोको पायलट जो है वहाँ तो अभी अटकी हुई है, वहाँ पे
स्थिति अभी थोड़ा गंभीर है। ये आप देख रहे हैं कंचनजंगा एक्सप्रेस है, ये पीछे यहाँ पे खड़ा था और पीछे से एक मालगाड़ी आके उसको ठोक दिया। 3 बॉगी अभी तक डिरेल्ड हुआ है, 5 फैटलिटी हुआ है, कैजुअलिटी हुआ है 5, अभी तक हम रेस्क्यू कर लिया है। और मालगाड़ी का जो आगे का इंजन है वहाँ पे गैस कटर लगेगा, आरपीएफ भी आगे है, हम लोग लोकल पीएस से आगे है। 5 का मौत हुआ है अभी तक। ठीक है, इंजर्ड हुआ है, इंजर्ड अभी तक 25 to 30 नियरली, बट द इंजुरीज आर नॉट फैटल। We have already rescued them with their luggages এবং এখানে हम लोग लोकल का एम्बुलेंस भी हम लोग अरेंज कर चुके हैं। ठीक है, वो जो पैसेंजर्स हैं हम लोग उन लोग को बाहर निकाल के एक यहाँ पे एक मदरसा में कैंप भी सेटअप किया है, वहाँ पे लेके जा रहे हैं और वहाँ से फिर आगे बस लेके एनजीपी तक लेके जा रहे हैं।
कैसे हुआ था सर इंसिडेंट, कैसे हुआ था?
इंसिडेंट पीछे से मालगाड़ी आके ये कंचनजंगा जो एक्सप्रेस है, मालदा कंचनजंगा एक्सप्रेस है, इसको पीछे से कॉलिशन हो गया। ठीक है।
Now you have my colleague Kabir Naqvi continuing to stand by with the latest updates. Kabir, you have the State Disaster Relief Force and the National Disaster Relief Force teams on the ground. So Union Minister for Railways Ashwini Vaishnav has taken stock of the situation. Chief Minister of West Bengal Mamata Banerjee has taken stock of the situation. But the fact of the matter is that this tragedy is unfolding in an extremely busy and at the same time a strategic area, a border area as well.
No, you're absolutely right, Krishna. A couple of things that we need to keep in mind. Number one, that container train overshooted the signal and hit the rear portion of the Kanchanjunga Express. Fortunately, the Kanchanjunga Express, the 2 coaches at the back are basically the parcel vans, and the last one is the guard coach, which was near the end, and that actually took the major brunt of the collision. The particular mangled coaches that you see suspended in air are those parcel vans and that guard coach. What we're learning is that 5 people have succumbed to the injuries. Till now, so far as corroborated sources, go and tell us. Nearly 30 people are injured. Also, the NDRF divisional team and 15 ambulances. Now, we're getting numbers out of the crash site as well. This is happening in the Darjeeling district, the Siliguri subdivision. This is at the Rangapani station, and Rudhyasa is the place where the actual accident has taken place. A fair share of Muslim community is established in the area, in the local hood over there. Krishna, though they were the first responders, like we were just hearing that gentleman as well. But politics is now ensuing over the entire train accident as well. Of course, we shouldn't focus on the politics as much, but the Congress is now hitting out at the BJP, saying that the nation knows that the real minister, Ashwini Vaishnav, will neither resign nor respond to calls for accountability. At this point in time, Krishna, we must, not focus so much on the politics that is ensuing around this tragic accident. What needs to be the focus of the moment is that a proper rehabilitation of all those passengers. All the other nearby stations, Katiyar, Kir, the ticket collectors in those stations, they're being approached by the local authorities. They're being asked, has anybody come to you to inquire about their loved ones? Because the news hasn't really spread, very far away. All those people and their families who had their loved ones on that particular train would be, running from pillar to post, frantically trying to get in touch with them. God knows how many mobile phones in the middle of...
अभी latest क्या निकल के आ रहा है उधर से?
देखिए, accident took place around 8 AM today morning. जो जगह है निर्मल जो था, यहाँ पे एक कांचनजंगा एक्सप्रेस जो अपने पटरी पे थी, सिग्नल था, इसीलिए थोड़ा स्लो चल रहा था. पीछे से एक मालगाड़ी आ रही थी, वो आके पीछे से धक्का मारा और कांचनजंगा एक्सप्रेस का जो 3 पीछे का डिब्बा है वो 2 डिब्बा काजू तो गिर गया हुआ से, और तीसरा जो डिब्बा है वो झूल रहा है उसके ऊपर। एक्चुअली जो अगर हम लोग आंखों से देखें तो इसमें लग रहा है कि मालगाड़ी का जो इंजन है इसका पेट में घुस गया है। काफी सारा कैजुअलिटी है अभी तक। लोकल पीपल जो लोग ऑपरेशन में थे पहले, सब उनका कहना है कि एटलीस्ट 7-8 लोग ऐसे हैं जिसका उनके जान नहीं है, ये लोग हैं, और काफी सारे लोग इंजर्ड है। जो इंजर्ड है इन सभी को वेस्ट बंगाल मेडिकल कॉलेज हॉस्पिटल में लेके गया है। अभी भी ये रेस्क्यू काम चल रहा है। कुछ बॉडियां यहाँ पे जो पार्सल वैन है और जो हेलीकॉप्टर जो बॉगी है एकदम पीछे का, इसमें फंसा हुआ है। ये बॉडीज को रेस्क्यू किया जा रहा है, गैस काटा बॉगी को काट के निकाला जाए। काफी टफ सिचुएशन है। रेस्क्यू टीम, पार्सल जो रेस्क्यू रिलीफ वैन और उसके साथ साथ रेल के सारे ऑफिशियल्स, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के सारे ऑफिशियल्स यहाँ पे मौजूद है। ये रेस्क्यू का काम जोर से चल रहा है।
Prashanjit, they're getting us the latest from the accident site in West Bengal. Let's now listen to all the reactions coming in.
बहुत जोर से मतलब झटका दिया है। तो जैसे झटका दिया तो सब ऐसे बोल रहा था कि एक्सीडेंट हो गया, एक्सीडेंट हो गया। हम भी चिल्ला रहा था, सब रो रहा था। फिर हम तुरंत बाहर आके देखा कि यहाँ पीछे से एक्सीडेंट हुआ है ट्रेन का। मेरा बोगी में तो मैं एक इंजर्ड हुआ, मेरे सिर में लगा है, बाद बाकी किसी का नहीं हुआ है। ऐसे तो पीछे से देख रहा था 2-3 आदमी आपका क्या डेथ हुआ है, हम यही देखा है। हाँ, रेस्क्यू किया। अभी मेरे बोला ट्रीटमेंट करने के लिए, अभी आया ट्रीटमेंट करने के लिए।
We take a short breather here at this stage. We'll be back with lots more stories and updates on the other side. Keep it at News 9 Live.
One of southern India's largest cities is facing a water crisis in Bengaluru.
Water is constantly not coming. From the past 2 months, we are not having some water also.
The citizens deserve water security at the very least.
We are going office without bath.
The acute water shortage really leading to citizens resorting to use of even private water tankers in multiple areas.